You're listening to the Book Corner with Denise Harris.
And welcome to the Book Corner. Tonight's going to be a bit of everything. Let's see, we got Groundhog Day, we got the Super Bowl, we got the weather coming up, and we've got Valentine's Day around the corner. So, let's start with Groundhog's Day. So, happy Groundhog Day, everybody. And unfortunately, hi Valerie. And unfortunately, old Puxatawny there saw his shadow. So guess what? What a surprise. 6 more weeks of winter. Ugh. And we're going to feel that next week, that's for sure. Well, starting this weekend, actually. So everybody stay safe out there and be prepared. Yep, more snow. What, like every other day or something? It's crazy. Yeah, my sinuses, I want to tear them out of my head already. This up and down stuff, it's absolutely insane. Hope everybody's well. That flu is nasty and going around big time. And be careful with that because it can be dangerous. So, happy Groundhog Day. And we're going to find out why it's Groundhog Day. And it started way back. Actually, they believe it started with the Romans. But anyway, in 1723, the Delaware Indians settled in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, as a campsite halfway between the Allegheny and Susquehanna rivers. And the town is like 90 miles northeast of Pittsburgh. And the Delawares considered groundhogs their honorable ancestors. According to the original creation beliefs of the Delaware Indians, their forebears began life as animals in Mother Earth and emerged centuries later to hunt and live as men. The name Puxatawny comes from the Indian name for the location, Puxatawny, which means the town of sandflies. Okay. The name Woodchuck comes from the Indian legend of Wojak, the groundhog, considered by them to be their ancestral grandfather. Okay. The Germans arrived in the 1700s. They brought a tradition known as Candlemas Day, which has an early origin in the pagan celebration of Imbolc. It came at the midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox, and superstition held that if the weather was fair, the second half of winter would be stormy and cold. For the early Christians in Europe, it was a custom of Candlemas Day for clergy to bless candles and distribute them to the people in the dark of winter. And a lighted candle was placed in each window of the home. The day's weather continued to be important. If the sun came out February 2nd, it meant 6 more weeks of wintry weather. How true, how true. And the earliest American reference to Groundhog Day can be found at the Pennsylvania Dutch Folklore Center. From Scotland, if Candlemas Day is bright and clear, there'll be 2 winters in the year. Woohoo. Old English saying is, if Candlemas be fair and bright, winter has another flight. If Candlemas brings clouds and rain, winter will not come again. From Germany, for as the sun shines on Candlemas Day, so far will the snow swirl until May. Oh God, let's hope not. For as the snow blows on Candlemas Day, so far will the sunshine before May. So, and, of course, if the sun main appears, an animal would cast a shadow, and telling us 6 more weeks of winter. Pennsylvania's official celebration of Groundhog Day began on February 2nd, 1886, with a proclamation in the Puxatawny spirit by the newspaper. Today is going to press the beast, has not seen its shadow. The groundhog was given the name Puxatawny Phil, seer of seers, sage of sages, prognosticator of prognosticators, in his hometown, thus called the weather capital of the world. And of course, that was today, and he did see his shadow. I feel sorry. Does that groundhog, like Puxatawny Phil, does he know? Does he dread this day every year? because they just reach in and grab him up. And he made his legendary first trip to Gobbler's Knob the following year. That was 1887. So, and of course, what's been playing all day was the movie with Bill Murray, Groundhog Day. He wakes up again and again. So it's a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, see it. It was pretty good. So unfortunately, we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. Well, that just sucks, don't it? Yeah, and according to the weather, yeah, it's definitely going to be here. There's another legend saying that oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, it started in the 1800s, so there you go. So, I don't know. They have names all over each state, it seems like. So, that's the story of the day, pretty much. 6 more weeks of winter. Yay. So not looking forward to it. So anyway, I think it's like every other day we're supposed to get some accumulation of snow, so it should be interesting. Okay, Super Bowl Sunday. Who's ready for Super Bowl Sunday? I am. I'm off, thank God. It's been a long week this week. Believe me, I thought it would never end. Seriously. We have the Eagles and, of course, the infamous Patriots. Yeah, I know. I know you're going with the Eagles, aren't you, Valerie? Both good teams. I mean, let's face it, they have to be to get to the Super Bowl. What are your predictions this year? What do you think? I'm ready. I'm sorry, Valerie, but I got to go with the Pats only because they are a better team. Seriously, if every team followed their worth, oh, they're not cheaters. Oh, stop it already. Oh my God. I'm so tired of hearing that. It's ridiculous. They don't cheat. They're good. They have the best coach ever in Bill Belichick. Their worth ethic. Yeah, well, yeah, I would. They are the best team out there. They really are. And until Brady retires, they're going to stay that way. Sorry. Because of their coaching team. Now, that could change next year because Matt Patricia is probably leaving. Josh McDaniels might be leaving, who is Brady's quarterback coach. So that things could change a little bit. We shall see what we shall see. Hi, sweetie. You feeling better? Yeah, I can't spell as usual. Anywho, let's face it. I mean, they've got the best coaches, the worth ethic. They play as a team. They really work to where they got. And Bill Belichick is a Superman in this aspect. He really is. I don't care what people say. If every team followed their lead, no, I don't. I don't bet because they're going to win. So, my opinion. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but I think the Pats will win. I think the Eagles will give them a run for their money, yeah. But I think the Pats are going to win. We shall see what happens next year, though, because the coaching staff is going to change. Bill Belichick will still be there, and he is like the best. He's a legend. Come on. And they, you have Gronk, you have Amendola, you have Hogan, you have all these guys. Oh, I hear you. Oh, glad to hear, hon. Nasty stuff, isn't it? Yeah. We shall see. But anyway, you having anything special for Super Bowl? Any favorite foods or anything like that? I'm just going to pig out, I think, and watch the Eagles lose. Don't get me wrong. The Eagles are good. Yeah, the Eagles are good. I know. A lot of alcohol. Yeah. So is everybody else. Believe me. Oh, God, we were so busy at work today. It's the first of the month. Bills are due. We got the Super Bowl on Sunday. And, of course, the weather is playing a factor. Oh, my God, we were so busy. It was insane. Totally insane. So, I am sleeping in tomorrow. And we shall see. I personally think, yeah, they very well could. Of course, they got Garoppolo. Blah, blah. Say his name, Garoppolo. And he was on the Patriots. He was right below Brady. He was taught by the best, so there you go. So, yeah, they have a good chance. He is a totally awesome quarterback. And it was like, when they had him and Brady on the Patriots, it was like, man, they get, it's like they pick these guys that'll look good on Esquire or something. Yeah, he's some eye candy, isn't he? He's great. He's going to be a good quarterback. He really is. So, yeah, go 49ers. Personally, my team, of course, you guys know, is the Saints. So, yep. So, he's good, Lori. I totally agree. Yeah, they'll be in the running. Hopefully, Derek Carr will settle down for the Raiders. I like to see them make a comeback, too. Yay, I'm glad the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't get in, though, so that was a plus. I was like, yes. I'm sorry, I am a Steelers not fan, so much so. I cannot stand Ben Roethlisberger. Yes, absolutely love Drew Brees. He's got the numbers, too. Him and Sean Payton are totally awesome. So go Saints and go 49ers, yes, absolutely. I hope Derek Carr settles down, and because last year they could have been in the Super Bowl until they broke his leg. So a lot of injuries the year before, for some of these teams. It was pretty sad. So, yeah, football, yes. Yes, everybody.